Today I'm going to speak about history of chess. Why I chose this subject is because my grandfather was a chess champion in Sochi, where the Olympics were a few years ago. When he was alive, he taught all his grandchildren how to play chess. Though none of us became champions of chess, but each time we hear chess, we remember him. Chess most likely originated in India 1500 years ago. In the 7th century, it spread to Persia. Later, the Arabs conquered Persia. The Islamic Empire spread to southern Europe. Silk Route facilitated spread of chess throughout the world. Chess championships began in the 1880s. This will take us back to the Persian roots of the game. The history of the game was from Persia. According to the Shahnameh, the sages invented chess. They were able to show how pieces move in detail. Islam forbids the depiction of animals and human beings in art. Al Ghazali, the famous scholar and philosopher, wrote in Alchemy of Happiness that the game teaches a good disposition and was a way of gambling. He showed that the game records our second nature. Furthermore, pieces were usually made of simple clay and curved stones. When chess sprang in history in Persia, it had opposing two armies of 16 pieces each. Every civilization has its own myths concerning chess. Indians believe chess was invented by a queen of Ceylon, Lanka, god Rama. Chinese, it was invented by the mythical emperor Shennong or by his successor Huangdi. For Persian, the Sasanian king ordered a new game to be invented, and 15 black and 15 white pieces that depicted day and night and movement of the stars was invented. Chess began as a game known as Chaturanga, or four divisions. It was also called Qatar. The game was representative of the four divisions of the military: infantry, cavalry, elephants, and chariotry. Today, the game has evolved into the modern pawn, knight, bishop, and rook. Chess was played in Persia. It was called Shatranj due to the difficulties in Persian and Arabic language. During this time, the rules developed, the way the game is supposed to be played fairly for all players. The Persians created the term Shahmat, the king is helpless. This saying is known as checkmate. Moors of North Africa, after the conquest of Persia, introduced chess to Spain. The name went through many changes before becoming ajedrez. Christians and Muslims would play chess for hours. Chess spread from the Middle East to Western Europe and Russia in the 9th century AD. It was introduced to the Iberian Peninsula by Moors in the 10th century. Mathematicians wondered about the game, and the story began of the wheat and the chessboard problem. If the chessboard were to have wheat placed on it, how many grains of wheat would be placed on it? The total number would be 18 quintillion 451,615, over 1.4 trillion metric tons. The problem has been challenged by some chess players who play against computers, such as Deep Blue, IBM's chess player computer. Russia became a popular place for chess during the 1940s. Chess was more popular than football. Russian players have been superior since the 1940s. The popularity was so much that it influenced their political leaders, some of which were czars. The impact was largely on the military. It was a sport in Russia, however, it was political. They found that it raised the player's IQ. Beautiful chess sets do exist. Some craftsmen create chess sets sculpted in fine bisque and tesserae porcelain. These are found today in such places as Van Cleef and Arpels of Paris. The Staunton chess sets created a sense of family. With this pattern, when the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace.